Welcome to video tutorial on poetic techniques, repetition, motif and imagery. This isn't going to be rocket surgery and it's not requiring a lot of input from you. It's just, this is me introducing some techniques and trying to explain them. Now, repetition in poetry refers to the duplication or reiteration of words, phrases, sounds, motifs or ideas. It's often used for emphasis. See? Emphasizing what? Well, I guess that's up to you to decide as the reader of the poem, hey? Now, I've got a link there. You'll need to type that in, obviously. But check it out, and that explains repetition in more depth. Motif. If we scroll down, motif is a recurring element, right? Such as an incident, device, which is technique, reference, or verbal formula, which appears frequently in a work of literature. So it's a different type of repetition. You're repeating, the same image or a reference to the same thing over and over and over, or using the same technique over and over. Why is that? Well, it wants to emphasize it, obviously, as we just found out with repetition. Imagery is a tricky one, all right? They confuse a lot of people. Imagery is the mental pictures that that a piece wants readers to imagine, right? And that's what's not said here. While you're reading, it signifies sensory perceptions referred to in a poem, whether it's by description, allusion, simile, or metaphor. It's not limited to visual pictures in your head. It can also be appealing to your sense of imagined hearing, or imagining touch, or heat, or smell, or taste, or movement, right? It's making you imagine things, getting mental pictures or mental feelings in your head. Now, if we look through one of my favourite poems, The Tiger, let's look for, some repetition. What are we going to look for? I don't know. Dare. What else can we look for? Dare. He. Oh, some more dare. It's repeating the word dare. Why? I'm not sure. Is it because it's talking about going against God? Is it talking about, I don't know, something crazy? We can talk about fires. Fires are in there too. Burning. Fire of thine eyes. Furnace. I mean, that they're repeating those words for a reason, and for me, that contributes to this motif of kind of something being built in a furnace, and that industrialization again. Right, the imagery of this. What images are we getting? We're getting images of burning and images of kind of fear. I mean, basically, the main imagery we're getting is of Satan and of hell. Right? If you think about it, we are an angel of fire of sorts. On what wings dare he aspire? Right? That isn't our tiger anymore, is it? And then we've got stars throwing down their spears. Stars being, of course, angels. Watered heaven with their tears. Did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Well, yes, technically God made Satan, but let's not get into the theology too much. Right? So the repetition that we've got going on is going towards kind of the motif of fire, daring, fear, feel. No, ignore that L. And then we've also got the hammer, furnace, which is industrial. And I'm sorry that this is a mess, but if you get confused, just watch it over. Now, in terms of the imagery, it's obviously, it's really kind of heavy imagery going on in here, and I'll leave that with you to talk about how the motif differs from the imagery. For example, what mental pictures are you getting and feeling? What are you feeling is the question you want to ask of imagery. Thanks very much for watching. Ed Mob out.